3-hour journey north, we arrive at Campbell River and take a small ferry over to Quatre Island. Our first stop there is the home and studio of artist William van Orden and his wife Barbara. William makes replicas of sea creatures of coastal British Columbia.
Yeah, that's good. One like that.
I had visited his studio before, and there I developed an idea for a dinner to be held on his property. First we visit the garden of William's friend, George Murdoch, the curator of the Campbell River Museum, to gather produce for our meal.
This one?
Okay, that's enough.
Next we head on to the Mortlake Trail, where Novio and I used to pick chanterelle mushrooms. On this trip we can't find any, but as usual the forest is full of surprises.
Here we have a beautiful exemplar of a lobster mushroom. Look at that, eh?
Good afternoon again for a new edition of Every Day is a Special Day TV. I'm very happy to be here on Quatre Island, and we are right in William van Orden's studio, right here. And William, maybe you want to explain to us what are you doing here actually? What is your work? You're casting fish.
Yes, I'm making replicas of fish, and just all the different fish on the BC coast. I'm working my way through all of them, and I've probably got about 200 different fish now.
Look at this. This is not a red snapper. This is, what is this, William?
It's called, the official name is the yellow eye rockfish, but most people do call them red snappers. And again, the rockfish is a fish that gets quite old. This one's probably about 60 years or so.
Wow.
And but some of the rockfish now, they've aged one that was 216 years old.
A lot of fish, like even right here on the coast in British Columbia, they need protection, right?
Yes, yeah. And further south, the Americans have listed a number of the rockfish as endangered fish. And we should definitely be looking at doing that here as well.
Talking about salmon and fish so much, maybe we should have a little glass of wine, eh?
Sure.
Or maybe we can have someone from the production there. Thank you very much. British Columbia from Grey Monk.
Great.
Cheers.
Yeah, fish.
Yeah.
Marmalade, you will love mine. It's a 3 fruit, and I have all lemon. It doesn't have a firm set because there's no pectin in it.
That's good.
2, 3, 5, yeah.
At the market, I find 2 key ingredients for what will later become the Quatre Island cake.
We don't have any fireweed here on Quadro. So this is mostly blackberry, maple, salal, thistle, hairy cat's ear, and you know, all kinds of other things.
So we're doing a medium roast here. This is coffee from Peru. It's certified organic and fair trade, and it's produced by a women co-op that has about 700 members now. They're getting a premium on top of the fair trade certified rate. So for every pound of green coffee that they sell, they get a few more cents for community development projects.
It's unusual, but perhaps not surprising to find that tiny Quatre Island has its own coffee roastery. I'm not a big coffee drinker myself, but the shop provides me with yet another ingredient for our dinner at the Van Ordens. Seafood is obviously going to be a key part of the menu.
Novio is really creative when it comes to dinner settings and is once again responsible for the table arrangement. Hermann and I head off to the beach to meet Carl and Sherry Larsen to receive a catch of the day.
Oh, there's a fish.
Yeah,
Today there is red sea urchin, yellow-eyed rockfish and lingcod.
Oh, what a beauty. What a beauty.
That's big fish, eh? So this is the yellow eye rockfish.
Red sea urchin is one of the delicacies of the ocean. It lives off the seaweed. It is known as an aphrodisiac and has a wonderful floral aroma and a creamy texture, surprising for such a spiny, prickly looking creature. The dinner guests turn out to be as varied as the menu. Fishermen, farmers, cyclists, curators, environmentalists, all friends of Barbara and William van Orden.
Okay, so our first dish, we're gonna have the, little uni sashimi, sushi. That's gonna be on the first shell. And then we kind of spider web the whole thing with that spiny seaweed.
It's exciting to see what I had visualized. William's castings and my culinary creations heading off to the table.
Did you drink it out of it?
staring at her.
The lingcod, eh? That we just got this afternoon.
So then we decided we were going to be a 2 people. Yeah. Or
There's some serious fish here coming. Blackberry wine from the Cowichan Valley. Okay. Little jam I bought at the farmer's market today.
Even before I hit the road, I had already in my head the idea of a Quatra Island cake, honoring the Quatra culture. I wanted to leave a lasting impression, like Escoffier, a French chef, who at the turn of the last century created dishes to honor people and places.
Holy gorgeous stuff.
I named this cake Quattro cake because of its abundance of blackberries, the strong coffee culture, and also chocolate. So these are three components. And just to top it off with a little bit of 10-year-old Glenfiddich single malt.
At the end, I think we all felt satisfied and relieved. It was a very successful evening.